A stand-up comic. So I'll start off right now. Moisha is a Shaviva Bocher. What do I mean? Can you say it?
Yeshiva.
Yeshiva Bocher.
Hey, Mel, come close to my ear so you can tell me.
And he just finished high school, and now he's ready for college. But unsurprisingly, he gets an offer from
Ivy League?
an
An Ivy League school, or take your notes.
what you get when you go to school and they pave your way.
Scholarship.
A
Scholarship.
scholarship from the University of Montana.
Wow.
Well, he was born and raised in Brooklyn, and his parents were sure that he would be going to school, college in Brooklyn. But the scholarship was so wonderful they couldn't turn it down. So he went off to Montana. Okay, but 6 months went by and the parents never heard from him. And they were getting so frantic. They called the school, they asked the dorm, they said no, he wasn't there anymore. He asked the registration board, no, he was no longer a student there. So they were frantic, they were ready to get on a plane and go see where he was when they received a letter the next day. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm so sorry that I haven't written you. I've been very busy. I just met the most wonderful girl in the world, and she's just great. We want to get married. She lives on the reservation. Her father is the chief. Anyway, she told me so much about American Indians, rather, what do you call them, Native Americans, and how they were badly treated and everything. Anyway, she made me feel so wonderful about being on the reservation. I quit school and moved onto the reservation. And her name is Little Feather. And then they decided to give me a name, and they called me Running Deer. So, Running Deer, remember now, no more am I going to refer to you as Moisha. You are now my Running Deer. Well, they felt they had to reply. The parents wrote back the next day, Dear Running Deer, I'm so pleased that you're so happy. And I want to celebrate your happiness and your upcoming marriage by telling you that we've changed our names. Your mother now is Sitting Shiva, and your father is Gansa Meshuggah. In London, there was a couple that won the lottery. Oh, they were so excited. So they bought this big mansion. And of course, they got it fixed up so nice. It was so wonderful. Then they thought, gee whiz, we better have a butler. So they hired a butler. And then things were going so well, they thought they would invite the Cohens, their friends, over for a luncheon. So they told the butler, please set the table up for 4. I'm inviting the Cohens over for lunch. We'll go out, we're gonna buy some food to bring back for the luncheon. So you be sure now, set the table up for 4. Well, they go out, do the shopping, they come back. There they look inside, there the table is set up for 6. They call the butler over. Butler, my gosh, we told you we wanted the table set up for 4. What happened? Well, the Cohens called. They said they're bringing the blintzes.
They're bringing the balloons, they thought it was another couple.
Louis goes to the doctor. He says, Doctor, I'm going crazy, Meshuggah. I just can't remember anything. If you were to ask me what time I woke up this morning, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I can't tell you what I had for breakfast. I'm going out to lunch. I don't know who I'm going out with. I don't know where. I just can't remember anything. Well, Louis, tell me, how long has this been going on? How long has what been going on? This next one I have to thank Mel for. Esther comes home from visiting the doctor, and she's crying. She says, oh, honey, the doctor told me I've got tuberculosis and I'm going to die. Oh, honey, don't cry. No doctor would ever tell you that. Yes, he said you have tuberculosis and you're going to die. Oh, honey, I'm going in the next room. I'm going to call the doctor and I'm going to find out. So after about 5 minutes, he comes back. He says, honey, the doctor didn't tell you you have tuberculosis. He said, you have too big a tuchus and you're going to have to diet. So now Max goes to the doctor. And he said, Doctor, I've got quite a problem. And the doctor says, well, Max, you look wonderful. What's the matter?